Welcome to the reveal of the mystery car that I alluded to in my last video. So what this is it is the cheapest Maxton Rollerskate for sale, well, that was for sale in the US. It's also the most expensive one at the time because it was the only one. Anyway, this is a 1992 Maxton, late part of the production run. This is number 43 of about 50 odd. And what it is a purpose-built tube frame car with fiberglass bodywork and the first generation RX-7 drivetrain, basically engine, gearbox and rear axle. From all I could figure out, this is a 3-owner car. I bought it from the long-term owner who's had it since 1996, and he bought it from the original owner, from what he told me. It's a hoot to drive. It is bigger than a Lotus 7, but very much kind of in the same vein of car. As in, well, anything you don't need to drive is not there, including no radio or anything like that. It does have a heater though, which is a nice difference from most of the Caterhams and 7s in the US. Anyway, let's have a quick look around. Let me show you kind of the basics, and then we'll take it out for a drive. Let's have a closer look. Yes, somebody got some styling cues from the Healy Frog Eye, which is not a bad thing in my book. Yeah, there is not a lot. You can see it's got one big bonnet at the front. A pretty roomy interior. One of the nice things about this interior is it's a lot wider than what you find in most Lotus 7s. Full instrumentation. Some in need of a little bit of help. As you can see, the quadrant here isn't exactly where it needs to be. Speedo cable needs fixing. Yes, the horn button likes to pop out. I have it somewhere. It's somewhere in here. Somewhere. I know it's somewhere. Anyway, well, you can see it's got full instrumentation. Most of them work. The oil temperature gauge has a bit of a bad contact at the back, as I just noticed, and the fuel gauge is, well, we'll have to see. I hope it's something simple and I don't have to drop the tank because the sender has a problem. Also, we have a nice big roll bar. This is a structural roll bar. It ties into the chassis underneath. It's a theoretical trunk because it mainly holds a battery, a spare tire and the filler. One thing I need to address is the battery isn't currently bolted down. That doesn't appear to be a battery mount. Apparently that's how these things came. If I autocross it or take it to the track, obviously that is not going to fly. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, our luxury of luxuries, there is a glove compartment. It is absolutely huge. It basically fits my insurance paperwork and the registration. Okay, so here's the interesting mechanical part. So we do have a pretty naked 12A rotary fed by a Delorto carb. But anyway, this is all pretty standard. The only problem being, of course, if you know rotaries, you can't get any parts for 12As, at least not ones that aren't custom made and cost a shed load of money. Yeah, tires are original. Well, it came with the original tires. Height adjustable coilovers, both front and back, fabricated suspension arms, actually using Mustang 2 uprights and also using Mustang 2 brakes. You can see Racing Beat helped out a little bit on that one, so that's a Racing Beat manifold. You can also see that the frame has some issues with the paint not adhering. Again, I'm told this is not an uncommon problem with these. You know, I'll try to fix it as best as I can. I live in a fairly damp climate, unfortunately. Some people actually had the whole frame repainted, but that means taking the whole body off, and that's not a pleasant experience.